Sponsored by Bulldog Models. Hi guys, it's Moz here from Moz 6510 Models, and on the bench today I have this brand new tooled 1:72 scaled Tiger 1. Airfix announced this kit at the beginning of the year. Basically, they had a few tanks, then I ordered, or pre-ordered I should say, this one and the Sherman Firefly Mark 5C, and they both arrived today. Lunchtime it was. I had a message yesterday saying that they're going to be delivered today, and knock at the door and there they were. So I thought, I got them, I'll jump upstairs now onto the workbench and do an unboxing. If you're thinking that Airfix have done a Tiger 1 before, yes they have, obviously they've done a Tiger 1 before, but it was the 1964 when they released the tooling, and it wasn't 1:72, it was 1:76 scale. You can look back through on ScaleMates that it was first released as a new tool in 1964, and then in 65 it was a new box, 73 new box, 74 was a model set, 76 was a new box, 81, 83, 87, moving on all the way through until they finally released it again as a new box in 2012, in a model set in 2018, and then a rebox again in 2019. So basically 56 years for a tooling is pretty good going. But they brought this out, it's a brand new tool. Let's have a little look at what's on the box. So there you go, lovely box art on the front there of, you know, of a fighting scene. You can see that they're firing from both barrels there. Some nice bit of art there. We got the fire in front, so it's in a war situation. There you go, bit of damage to the house there, some damage up there. So the front of the box, it does say there 1:72 scale Tiger 1. The code for this kit is A02342, and it looks very, very nice. On the one side of the box you have the warnings and the barcode, and just to let you know that the decals are made by Cartograph. End of the box has the box art again and the code telling it's a 1:72 scale Tiger, again 1:72 scale Tiger. And then on this side of the box, which is always the wrong way round, it tells you they've got two schemes. A little bit of bump about it, that it was entered into service during the autumn of 1942, and it was the most advanced tank in the world. It was capable of destroying anything the Allies had in service. Tiger possessed a standoff advantage when it could kill without being killed, picking off enemy tanks before they could even think about returning fire. And I didn't realise this, but between 42 and 44, only 1,347 were ever made. And it does say here that whilst it was undoubtedly one of the finest tanks ever produced, it could not hold back the ever-increasing number of Allied armour. So you've got two types there. You've got the camo one, which is the Tiger 1 AUSFE, commanded by Michael Whitman, or you've got this snow sort of white one, which is a Russian tank, which is 1943 to 1944. So yeah, so that was when they were fighting in Russia. This is when they were fighting in France. So, you know, between the two, you can choose which one you want. Colours that you will need for A and B. So either one, you need a 153 and a 110. If you're doing A, you'll need an extra 86, 94, 160. And if you're doing B, you need a 34. So if you're doing the B, you're only going to need three colours. Okay, that's really where we're at. So one flying hour for this one, skill level 1. Okay, so let's have a look inside the box and open it. Top opening box. I do have a method of using these boxes. If you want to just look up here, there's a link to how I create and use my top opening boxes, and it's a real good trick, and a real good tip I should say, on how to open and use a top opening box, because there's nothing worse than, you know, putting it back in and lifting it out. You got to get your fingers inside and pull it off. But yeah, look at that video that's linked up there. Inside you get one packet of sprues in a bag. You also get instructions, and we'll put that to one side. And inside the instructions, you've got these lovely crisp looking decals. So if we get close, you can see there is some lovely crisp decals there. If you want to try and bring it up close so you can see, if you're focusing, there you go, it's focused in. Look at that, absolutely stunning, brilliant. There you go, code again, AO2342. So there you go, you got your two choices there. 5 on the snow one, and if you've got the camo one, you've got the camouflage one, you've got that one there. So there's your decals. You have a call out for colouring. There you go, there's your colours again: gunmetal, matte light olive, matte brown, yellow, matte wood, matte German camouflage brown. So you can do this one here, which is the 1944 Normandy, France version, or on the other side, you can have the call out here where you've got the winter whitewash was applied over camouflage paint of sand, Humber 94, probably with a disruptive pattern of green, Humber 86 and brown 160. Over time, this began to wear off, producing a weathered finish. So, gives you a bit of a tip there on how to do this. It does say here also that apply the decal first, then the tow cables. So that's good. 3 colours all you need are matte white, gunmetal and matte wood. Here's the instructions. Whoops, it's moving a little bit. Colour printout again. So we start off. You have your symbols on how to assemble it. It says here you have 2 build options for the track assembly for this model. Airfix recommend the less experienced models use the pre-assembled tracks option shown to the left hand illustration below. So they do come, looks like, with 2 types of tracks. You can have the pre-assembled one, which is here, or you can have this one where you've got to assemble all the little bits, you know, in pattern. But it looks like that comes as one piece then, I'm assuming. Let me just have a quick look. Let's have a quick look through. Yep, so whether you use this section here or this section, the wheels are basically pre-molded, so that's good, because nothing. I'm not a tank man. I hate putting, you know, you got 8 wheels, and you've got to put 2. That makes it 16 parts, and then you've got the other side that makes it 32 parts. So this makes it a lot simpler. So starting off, chassis underneath, putting on the sides, all the way through, all the armour at the front. Turning over, there's a set here where you drill holes. Refer parts E19, E20 and step 30, the 5th of 13 on page 5. So that means if you want to fit the tow ropes, is it? You're going to have to drill out these holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you get like a 1mm drill bit and just drill those holes out. Put it all together. So you do that before you put it all together on the top here. Going down through. 2 bits there, keep going down through. You're part of the, so you've got your gun there going in. Is the shovel already on there? Shovel must be already molded onto the. Sorry, the shovel must be already molded on. There you go. There you put your tow ropes on. Get ready. There's your linkages there. Moving down through, some more parts there to add on. Then you start building the turret. So more drill holes here. Refer to parts 23 on page 6. So if you go to page 6, 23. So if you want to put the, I think those are extra pieces of track on. I think that's what it is, extra pieces of track. You can drill out the hose ready for that, but there's no worry. So you build up the turret there, put the lid on all the way through. So there's a few options on this kit, which is quite nice. When building this model using pre-assembled tracks, follow steps 23 to 25. So if you're using the pre-assembled tracks, you use these ones here, this sort of setup, okay? And then if you're using you want to use the other tracks, which are not rubber, they're pure plastic, you just have to glue them in properly. There's the drive wheel there, putting them all together right the way through. All the wheels go through, bang, and then basically you stick the top one and the bottom one on with glue, and then you add the linkages up through. So, you know, I would suggest sticking the bottom one on first, then laying that on top, and then putting the links together one by one until you get a fit, and then basically glue that in. So you can see quite clearly D16, 17, then you put 15 above 17. So they're not all in numerical order, okay? So just be a bit careful in how you do it, all the way through, all the way around. And there's the tracks done. And then you do the other side as well, showing you how to do the tracks. Quite a bit on here, isn't there? Then the final assembly. So basically you've got, once you've done the turret, and you can either do this section here, 23, from this here, from step 26 all the way to step 59, you know, you're doing your own tracks, okay? You fit in the unassembled tracks. And then finally, whichever one you put, they basically end up looking like that. Put them together, put the turret on, and you are golden. Fantastic. There's the instructions there. So before we open the box, let's just have a quick word from our sponsors. Sponsored by Bulldog Models. Organise your hobby bench with high quality 3D printed scale model organisers, accessories and much more to make your life as a scale modeler easier. Visit the website and use code MOZModels5 for a 5% discount off your order today. Link to the website in the description box down below. So then, let's move on to the sprues. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get 5 sprues in the set. And now I've just pulled out these. These are the pre-assembled tracks. And to be fair, there's quite a bit of detail. You can just see you can see the nuts there. If you get closely, can you see that? Look at that. I don't think they're half bad. I know you probably think, oh, you're just cheating, but sometimes you can cheat. I don't think they look too bad, to be honest. That's not bad. As I say, I'm assuming that you just, you pick 1 and 4 and just stick them together, and 2 and 3 together. But yeah, I don't think they look too bad. They're quite, they're, width-wise, I think when you stick them together, you glue in there. Maybe a little bit of a clean-up job, but I think that's fine. Yeah, if you want a quick build, use these. So this is more of frame A. So this is more of the skirts, all the axles, etc. The top of the tank. There's some nice detail there. You can see there's a shovel there. It's not too bad. Some grills, etc. Look at that. I don't think it's not too bad actually. As obviously, because it's a new tool, there'd be no flash. If I see flash on here, I would be very disappointed. But yeah, I think it's quite an easy, just little snip, bomb. Oh, that's not flash, by the way. That's just, I don't class that as flash. Right. As long as it's not on the tool, not on the sprue itself, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, there's frame A. So this is going to be frame D, which is basically your setup for if you want to do the tracks. Just checking through, they look all right to me. There's your tracks up there. I don't think that looks too bad. That looks all right to me. Very, very nice. Excellent. That's nice, that. Very, very good. A lot of detail there. Moving on, some more track on this side here. There's your tow ropes there, which if you want to drill out, you drill out. There's some sections there. More parts of track. That's good. I say I'm not a tank builder. I'm quite green when it comes to tank building. There's your turret there, that's where you've got to drill out the hose if you want to put the extra pieces on the side. Yeah, I don't think this is frame B. I think that looks pretty good. Some nice detail there. You can always scratch build and add your own. But yeah, that's not looking too bad. I don't think that's not a bad looking kit, to be honest. Yeah, I'm quite impressed. So I don't normally build tanks. I've built them before, but I don't know much about tanks. So if you want to see a man who knows about tanks, you want to watch Nomad Productions. He's pretty good at his tanks anyways. So that was the Airfix 1:72 scale Tiger 1. What do you think of this kit? Put it in the comments below. And what I'll do is I will look at the comments and I will choose one that I like the most, okay? and I will send you this kit. All right, yeah, because I'm not going to build it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to build it. I've bought it purely because it's a new tool. I wanted to see what all the fuss was going to be about. And so that's what I'll do, is I will send you this kit. So in the comments below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments what you think of this tank or what you think of this kit. And I will look through, in the best comment or the funniest comment, I will send you this kit. All right? Brilliant. So if you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that bell so you'll be notified on any new videos. Any questions, any comments, put them in the box below, and I do reply, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.